All right, guys, we're back for Top Fuel 3 gear. This is going to be Q1. We got 7 cars entered for Top Fuel 3 gear, so they are just out in random order. We are going to be doing qualifying, so they will be seated. We will be running a 7-car pro ladder. So as you can see up here, we have the 7-car pro ladder. First qualifier, top qualifier, will get a bye into the second round. So once we get to that point, we'll get that filled out. But first up in the right lane, we got Nitro Slots number 2 by Dave Vince out of Tennessee. This car is going to be a Top Fuel 3 gear right lane. And the left lane, we got the anti-monkey butt powder Camaro owned by Greg Hutchinson out of California. So this looks like a Magna Traction based car. And this one also looks like Magna Traction based, but definitely quite a bit different builds. This is Q1 Top Fuel 3 gear. Whoa! Wow.
Awesome.
I think that thing wheelied over.
Yeah.
It did go through the lights though. Did it get a time?
Nope.
No time, no
Left
time.
lane, Greg goes 8:13 with a 1.
Wow.
Nitro Slots will put no time.
Yep, Nitro Slots.
That was just awesome. That looked just like an HRA
It
wreck.
just wheelied right out of the slot. So the car does look okay. Seems to be okay.
I'm not okay.
He'll be up. Yeah, he'll be up for another run. Anti-Monkey Butt runs a 8:13, which he goes provisional pole. So next up, we got Pure Hell by Neil Allen Bicek out of South Dakota. We saw this car in Top Eliminator. It's a green dash car, going to be in the right lane. Up against the Jade Grenade Keith Atkinson out of Illinois. We also saw that in Top Eliminator. That is a clear, looks like a Dash T-Jet based chassis. Could be an Auto World. But let's get this car. There we go. Top Fuel Q1 3 gear.
Keith goes 889 with a 3, and Neil goes 925 with a 2.
All right, great pass by both guys. So it looks like that anti-monkey butt is still at the top of the charts right now. Next up, we have both of Stuart Barber's Top Fuel 3 gear entries. Right lane is going to be Hair Trigger. Looks like a dash chassis. Roll that in. And in the left lane, it'll be Stuart Barber's Bad Moon car. Looks like about the same chassis. So those are dash 3 gears with the double traction magnets. I think one of these cars might have been our Top Fuel 3 gear winner from our original race. That car looks like the braid gave it some troubles. John gave it a little tap.
I tried to take it off.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Looks like 448, so that is going to be
yeah, Hair Trigger.
TQ for Hair Trigger. I know you guys love running the braids, but
We obviously don't want the car just sitting there with power going to it, but we're not bumping them either.
yeah.
But we do what we got to do to get them off the line.
All right, next up, we got Skillet Fried Grand National. Bill Lever going to be in the right lane. This might have actually been the winner. I don't remember. You guys tell me in the comments who was the winner from last race. That thing got a little torqued and then it took off.
Bill goes 574 with a 4.
574. So right now, Stuart Barber, Bad Moon, Top Fuel 3 gear. We're going to go through, get the tires cleaned, not changed, tires cleaned. And we'll be running we'll swap the lanes for them. And we'll be back. All right, guys, we are back for Q2 of Top Fuel 3 gear. So everybody made a pass with the exception of the Bad Moon car. That car did not get off the line, but
wheelied out.
oh yeah, that car that wheelied out, no time. So Nitro Slots, he's going to be up first. Dave Vince out of Tennessee, going to be in the left lane this time. Mr. Excitement up against Anti-Monkey Butt, going to be in the right lane this time. Let's see what happens. Hopefully it makes a full pass. If not, hopefully we'll catch it on the top end. Man.
Wow, that car just keeps going on the top end. It's crazy.
Yep. That time, I think one of the magnets started to pop out on it because it's not all the way down at the bottom. So I will pop the body off and take a look at that.
So Greg Hutch goes 863 with a 1.
All right, Greg Hutch.
No time on left lane.
Too much power for the left lane.
Too much timing.
Definitely. So up next, we got Pure Hell, Neil Allen Bicek out of South Dakota in the left lane this time. Going to be running up against the J Grenade out of Illinois, owned by Keith Atkinson. So this was a pretty good pair to go up. They both made good runs down the track. Definitely going to be looking for a little bit more.
Neil Allen goes 913 with a 7. Keith Atkinson goes 903 with a 1.
Next up, we got Bad Moon and Hair Trigger. Hair Trigger is going to be in the left lane this time. We'll see if Bad Moon can make a pass. Had no time first round. Let's see if he can make it down through there and put a number up on the board. Here we go. All right.
Left lane Hair Trigger goes 436 with a 7. Right lane Bad Moon goes 429 with a 5.
429, was that TQ?
Oh yeah.
Wow. All right. Great pass. So that car came down to the wire, only one more run to get in, and he got in and went straight to the top. So next up, left lane, Skillet Fried Grand National, Bill Lever. Ran a 574 earlier. It was wheeling a little bit early, so I think that car does have more in it. Let's see what he can do.
Bill Lever 583 with a 6.
All right, guys, so that concludes qualifying for Top Fuel 3 gear. We're going to go ahead and get the ladders set, get the tires cleaned, and we will be back for first round. All right, guys, we are back. So we have the bracket set up here. So first qualifier was Stuart Barber, Bad Moon with a 429.5. Second qualifier, Stuart Barber with Hair Trigger with a 436.7. So those cars could meet up in the final. In third, we have Bill Lever with Skillet Fried Grand National, ran a 574. Fourth, we got Greg Hutchinson with Anti-Monkey Butt, 813 with a 1. Fifth, Keith Atkinson with the J Grenade at an 889 with a 3. And sixth, Neil Bicek with Pure Hell, a 913. And coming up in seventh, because there was no times either time through, Dave Vince with Nitro Slots 2 with no time. So we are going to run these out. So first off, we will run Bad Moon. So ran a 429 earlier. Going to be in the right lane this time. Get that car staged. This is going to be an automatic buy into next round.
440 with a 7.
440 with a 7. All right, great run. Make sure you guys are keeping track with the log sheet. So we do have the official data log here. Also, too, just a quick shout out to our sponsors on this race. So Difalco Design and AFX, along with HC Slots, Jag Hobbies, Viper Scale Racing. Probably some more. Super Tires came on. Yeah, Radical Bodies and Harry Canary's body. So Mike Merrick donated some cars, so it's just a quick shout out to those guys. So next up, we got Anti-Monkey Butt in the right lane up against the Jade Grenade of Keith Atkinson in the left lane. Here we go. Top Fuel, round 1. This is our first pair. Oh, he drove around him on the top end.
Yep, goes 875 with a 5. Right lane Greg, and left lane Keith goes 906 with a 5.
Greg moves on. Keith, unfortunately, is on the trailer with the Jade Grenade. Next up, we got Stuart Barber's hair trigger, number 2 qualifier, ran a 436. Gonna be over here in the right lane. Up against the no time of Dave Vince out of Tennessee. No time for this car. Making mass power, wheeling out of the slot. What's it gonna do this time? Here we go. It made a pass, but I think Stuart got him.
Yep, right lane Stuart Barber goes 470 with a 4. Left lane goes 570 with a 6.
All right, well, at least Dave doesn't leave not knowing what the car did, so great job there getting it turned around for first round. Stuart moves on. Next up, we have Skillet Fry Grand National, Bill Lever in the right lane, up against Pure Hell, Neil Bicek, with that lime green car. Both cars are staged. This will be our final pair for first round Top Fuel 3 gear.
Bill Lever in the right lane wins 511 with an 8. Left lane Neil Allen goes 902 with a 6.
Right, 511, I think that's his quickest pass, so that picked up quite a bit on that pass. That was a huge pickup there, so he's going to be going up against Stuart Barber next round. So we got Stuart Barber running against Greg Hutchinson, and then down here we got Stuart Barber running up against Bill Lever. So we're going to get the tires cleaned, get everything checked out, and we'll be back.
I kept hearing explosions all night last night.
At 5:45 2 mornings ago, one of the neighbors was like, "What is that booming sound?" All right, guys, we are back with our semifinals for, actually not the semifinals, round 2 for Top Fuel 3 gear. We got first up Stuart Barber, going to be in the right lane with Bad Moon, running up against Greg Hutchinson's Monkey Butt in the left lane. So quite a bit of a difference here in times, but anything can happen because this is Top Fuel.
Winner right lane Stuart Barber. Bad Moon goes 433 with a 2. Left lane Greg goes 850 with a 3.
They almost crashed into each other in the shutdown. So Stuart's car went into our compression trap at the end and bounced back, and Greg's car almost crashed into him. So luckily that didn't happen. Next up, Stuart Barber with hair trigger in the right lane, running up against Bill Lever with the Skillet Fried Grand National. Car picked up big time last time. Is it going to be enough?
Wheelie out of the slot.
Oh,
Yep.
bummer.
Winner right lane goes 437.
437. So it is a all Stuart Barber final. Unfortunately for Bill Lever, the car wheelied out of the slot. So we will get these cars turned around. And it looks like Stuart Barber is guaranteed to win Top Fuel 3 gear. All right, guys, we are back. We got our final round going off right here. So we got Stuart Barber's Bad Moon going to be in the right lane, running up against Stuart Barber's Hair Trigger in the left lane. So these are some really, really quick 3-gear cars. This is our Top Fuel 3-gear final. Who is going to take it? Which car is going to take it? Take those bragging rights back to Kansas.
Bad Moon wins with a 437-1. Left lane goes 433 with an 8.
Wow, whole shot. Really close run. It really came down to how quick the car reacted off the starting line to power. So great job. We're going to get over to the prize table and we will be back. All right, guys, we are at the prize table. This is going to be Top Fuel 3-gear. We're going to be drawing first up our winner, Stuart Barber, with the Bad Moon car. Stuart Barber with the Bad Moon Viper Scale Racing $25 gift card. So great job for that. It's not another Hot Wheel, Stuart. Next up, Stuart Barber's hair trigger car, runner-up, also gets a prize. This one is gonna be a press. Looks like a press from HC Slots. So shout out to HC Slots for sponsoring this. Next up, Stuart Barber's first place car gets another drawing. Let's see what we got here. Another $25 gift card. So great haul for Stuart on this one here. So just a quick shout out to all of our sponsors: Super Tires, AFX, Difalco, HC Slots, Lucky Bob's, Harry Canary Bodies, Radical Bodies, Jag Hobbies, and if I forgot any, I apologize. But also too, for anybody that raced in this race, we are going to be doing a grand prize drawing at the end. So every entry gets a card for grand prize drawing. We have 5 grand prizes, so we will do 5 drawings at the end. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back for the next one.